Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. This is Tyrant Direct with Dungeon Siege 2 Elves Only. So, as I said last week, I will start the run of the Elves Only. So, we will get this started. As an elf and as a reputable combat mage, I have a few perks on my side. First of all, the nature mage here recognized me and she gave me a small loan of 20,000 gold. Then, on top of that, she also gave me one Nauticus ring. Also, because this is essentially Act 1 solo, I decided to, instead of doing like a times 3 on skills points achieved, it's only a times 2. This is to give myself a bit of an easier time while dealing with the disadvantages of being a combat mage. What are those disadvantages, you might say? Well, first of all, combat mages do not have good armor at all. We do not have good HP pools. In fact, it is a horrible time if an enemy gets close to you at all. So we have a very rough time starting out. The only upside is that this ring does let me proc it up at level 5. But until we get going, I would like to say, there's not much we can do. We want armor, we want mana. I do believe we can just, yeah, we could just pick this up. It is 10,000. It is going to hurt. But we are going to need all the armor that we can get early on. And this also brings up another thing. Spells. What spells are we going to primarily focus on? Well, to answer that, I'm gonna say this. There's a few spells that we'll probably be going for. And what they are lightning spells mostly. We're gonna need a lot of health potions on hand and whatnot. And what more of those? So again, we don't have any nature mage, so we are kind of stuck on that part. The only good thing is that there is a ring, if I remember correctly, that gives us +5 magic item find, but +5 to intelligence. We're going to want that as soon as we can. We are nearly there to using that. We will put this off to the side, keep this on us, and we are going to go to the inn. Because the inn is going to be not too important. So, of course, I will be giving myself a donkey, obviously. Just to be able to open things easier. I really should have just made it a 50,000 thing, but it'll be fine. 20,000 should be more than enough to start us off with. Yes, 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 yes. We know your story is long. We do our normal things, grabbing book, grabbing quests. We can, now we will finally actually move on. So, unlike melee units, the the mages have weapons that, as you saw earlier, that straight up gives a percentage boost to their damage. This is actually going to be really helpful, as we will later on see. On top of that, I do want to grab four of these. I have three of them for now. Once I get back into town and do the normal grinding fest for levels, we should be able to get up to four of these and enchant a book. We will always have an enchanted book because a you can drastically boost our intelligence that way. Uh, at the once we unlock spectral dust and legendary books, you can get up to plus 56 to your intelligence on just your enchanted book alone. Now, there's also other recipes that I will be trying to get up to. The biggest one on my concern that I care about is the Archmage's Amulet. Because this gives you plus 27 to your combat magic damage, plus 26 to intelligence, and a plus 10% strength charge speed. Don't know what that means, but it's fine. But it does require a lot of high-end stuff. But we will be constantly checking his shop, as we will be doing a lot. Listen, being Gandalf wishes he was me. I play combat mages most of the time. I know my way around a combat mage very well. Now, we do also later on unlock curses, which will boost our damage even further. But I'm going to say this. We do not really care for curses on our main character because of how the main character, the mercenary works. The mercenary will, if you are holding your attack button like this, you can see my mouse cursor is red. You will notice that they will not cast a passive spell very often. We are going to want to get up to Finala. Finala will be our curse dealer. Now, I will also go into explanation about all the spells, magics out there. For combat magic, fire magic is the most consistent for damage. But there's a downside to that. It is not the most accurate. Actually, we could probably actually go down here. Oh, no, we need at least level 3 or level 5, I do believe. So, because fire magic isn't the most accurate, it will miss a good chunk of the time. Which is not good at all. We don't really want to see that. And there we go. We have combat magic level 3. Good. That means we can now swap out our spells. This is actually another thing that you have to do every time that you want to upgrade your book. to a different book. You have to actually. What am I doing? I can sell that. You have to actually take out all the spells from your spell book and then put them into your new spell book. Uh oh yeah, yep. Combat magic level 3. There we go. Open this up. Get an apprentice robe. Okay, +1 armor, +1 to intelligence. We like that. Every point to our intelligence means more damage. So, to a certain point. So, up to a certain point, you can constantly do that, but after a while, you will see that your spells will have hit their max. So right now, as you can see, the fire magic does deal more damage. Excuse me. And yes, I am soloing the first act completely. Now, lightning magic is the most accurate magic, but it does less damage than fire. Now, death magic is also with up there with lightning magic in accuracy, but it has the lowest damage and the highest damage range. Sure, you will be able to do like potentially 60 damage, but at the same time you'll be doing as low as 10. So for this case, I will constantly use more of the lightning magic because it's more accurate and it has a better damage output than death magic. Now, does this give me a disadvantage on Act 1? Yes. Because in Act 1, there is the Haku, who are, well, the shamans that are resistant to lightning lightning magic. So that does make things a bit harder. But again, I do have the handicap of the fact that I'm getting ×2 skill points, and I have the OP, the not OP, the Nauticus ring. The Nauticus ring will give us +24 to our intelligence. That ring will never be going away until either A, we find an Elvish wedding ring, or B, we get our hands on the ring that gives +24 intelligence and +1 to combat magic damage, which is in veteran difficulty Act 2. So this one ring can literally carry us. Yeah, as you said, the AI will high roll more often than you do, which does suck. But again, as I was saying, we will be having to get up to Veteran Act 2 just to get a replacement for the Nauticus ring. Because how good it is. If I really wanted to make this a very easy challenge, I would just give myself 4 of the Nauticus ring and watch as everything dies around me. Because with 4 of the Nauticus rings, your combat magic will be maxed out for a long while. Always put 1 point into here, and then we will see this requires this to be that level 2. Now we deal more damage. We deal 13% more damage, which also goes into another thing that I have mentioned before with combat magic. You have your percentage boost from your combat magics, and then you have the boost from each element. These stack differently. If you have as we've seen before with the other character, even though we had a rogue that was giving us +32 to combat, It was actually weaker than the one that was giving us plus 28 to lightning. That is because it stacks differently. So this makes it a bit harder to get some gear later on. But early on, most of our gear is either A, going to be intelligence, or boosting our damage. There is no reason to grab anything else. Armor, what is that? We are a glass cannon from the word go. So we are going to have so much fun nearly dying a lot. But that's fine. Because combat magic has and nature mages have the highest damage output in the game. Back for more. Yes, I am back for more. You do not have the growl eyes. That's fine. Sell off all of that. We really need to get that donkey in as soon as we can.
Whatever errands the war.
I don't care. Alright, so we do have our first death magic spell. And we do have dehydrate, but we want to get up to drown. Because drown is the best one, I say, because of lightning magic. We do have this. And as you can tell, like, spells be expensive. That's why I gave myself that 20,000 to start with. Because it is very expensive being a mage. Especially when you're having to solo everything for the first part. It'd be rough. Alright, this gives us +4 to mana. That's perfect. Uh... Yeah.
You wanna pick through?
Do you have the staff I want? So I am going to be focusing on lightning magic for the accuracy, but in the early game I will be using a mixture of all three, just so I have the most consistent amount for my damage to take advantage of stuff. For now, we will be using the death magic against the Haku, but then I'll be swapping back over to the lightning magic. The other thing I would be probably doing is, well, as I've said before, I will be looking for books to enchant. But first, we are going to save game, exit, as we normally do for the Haku grind. I do not plan on going Blood Assassin. That will be Amren's job, as well as Risa's. You still don't have the thing I want. That's fine. Okay, that's way better. Anything that gives us +1 to intelligence, or anything that gives us +2 intelligence, is an immediate buy. Because that boosts our damage and our MP reserves. I think it was this one under here. So this is the ring I was talking about that gives us +5 magic item find and +5 intelligence. It also gives us +6 to our mana regen, which is pretty good as well. Still don't have what I want, which is a book to be enchanted. But Bernard, do you have the Growlite? Yes, you do. You have one of them. Perfect. Alright, and he doesn't have anything else I care about. Alright, we now have the 4 Growl Eyes. So once we find a book that can be enchanted, we will be immediately trying to enchant it for the +8 to intelligence that we would get. And that will benefit us a lot. So we will be doing the grind to like level 5 or 6. Probably just to level 5. Just that way we can use the Nauticus ring. That'll give us plus 24 to intelligence, pumping us up to 52. And I think a lot of these spells will be maximized
Very
after
well,
that.
prisoner.
Another fun thing that we can constantly do is go over here to get more small mana potions. So we will never actually run out of mana potions, which is good. Now I'll be showing you what I mean by the death magic. Low rolled, mid roll, high roll, 31. Higher roll, 25. So this is why death magic is RNG. It's gambling to the max. 14 damage to 41 compared to the 19 to 31 or the 34 to 41. Right now, if once we get a point into Grim Necromancy or we constantly keep on boosting the damage of Devastation, that range of damage will constantly go up higher and higher. And I do believe Act 1 is the only one that has something weak to death magic. And that will be the Volks and the Rhinox. They are the only enemies I remember off the top of my head that are weak to death magic. So this is goes into another reason why I'm like, oh, let's use the death magic early on because it will be it's just hilarious the fact that we actually have enemies that are weak to it, and also because not no enemy in the early game resists death magic. Act 2 is riddled with enemies resistant to death magic. And Act 3 also has a bunch of enemies resistant to death magic. So that low roll damage that you can get with it is even more pronounced with all the enemies that are resistant to it. For now, the death magic does help us for the Haku grind because the Haku don't have much health at all. So it's perfect against them because even its low rolls will kill them. Well, most of them. But it is just death magic is just not good. There we go. And with that, we didn't maximize any of our spells, but as you can see, we are dealing a significant amount more. So this is doing 62 to 76 now, and this is doing 26 to 77. So now you can see that it does deal more damage at the cost of the fact that its range is garbage. Now, there's a reason I have a level in nature magic, and that is for this. Natural bond reduces the cost of all your spells. Getting that to level 20 plus brilliance to level 20 is really good. So we will never have to worry about our spells costing too much mana. And that's what we want to see. So now that we're level 5, I think this should be good enough. Yeah, just the one Nauticus ring is more than enough to trivialize the Haku grind. And now that we are level 5, we could have picked up the lightning, but we won't do that first. So I will also mention that we probably won't be able to do the uh get too much magic item find because again there isn't we're don't have a good person for that, and that is all right. And someone teleport here. Okay, there we go. But again, we will be checking all of the shops every time because the ingredient shop is going to be very important this time around, as well as the mage shop. Normally, we didn't really care much about the mage shop with our half giants only. But this time, the mage shop is pretty much our go-to for our damage. Fire spray is no good. There it is, the lesser Tresac. Good. We want to see that. And now we can pick up some more rings. We want the ones that give us +2 our intelligence. Because that is what we care about. And I don't think there is an enchantable spellbook yet. Alright. Yes, the magic item find exploitation will start in Act 2 once we have another person that we can utilize for it. This one is a +7 to intelligence. This one does not. Uh, where's one that does? Wow, can't have yet to see one that does combat magic damage and intelligence. All right, your shop is still like that, so now we will save, exit. We will do the Haku run one more time and then go after the Morden. And another reason we saved an exit was to redo the shop. Okay, there that is. We won't be able to get it right now, but that's fine. Do you have one with intelligence? +2 to armor, +1 to intelligence. That is perfect. We sell that. Do you have another thing that gives us intelligence? Because right now we have +1 to armor. Nope. Okay. Fire magic is way better for bosses. I will say that. Certain bosses just get shredded from the constant onslaught that is fire magic. The other thing is that the this one gives a +1 to intelligence. Another wow, 3 of them that give +1 to intelligence. That's pretty good. Uh, Again, the bosses don't really know how to handle certain spells very well, and combat and there are certain bosses that are go figure. It's weak to fire, even though it doesn't say it. For example, the what is it? That tree one. So now we have +58 to intelligence. That's really boosting damage. Alright. So that's all we can do for that for now. Let's go back to that. Fire magic is better on bigger enemies that can't evade it. For smaller enemies, lightning magic or death magic, well, preferably lightning. Still, fire magic will be your best friend no matter what. And if you're wondering why I grabbed 2 more growl eyes, it is because even though we have our first book that we will get will have 4 enchantment slots. The next one will have 6, and then it will have 9, and then it will have like this. And the larger up intelligence boosting items will be unlocked later on. But the final one, the spectral dust, doesn't take up all the space for enchanting. So you can grab 4 more growl eyes to boost it even more. The intelligence boosting, the spectral dust gives you +12 to intelligence for each one. as then you go into which boosts you up to 48. The growl eyes will push you to 56. So that is one thing we will be looking forward to is having that. But with the death magic, we now with the one Nauticus ring, we don't really care about much else. We will get 5% more gold drop, which is pretty good, I guess. But as you can see, with just one of them, we're like up to here. Uh, we're just exploding everything on site if we high roll, which is good. And our low rolls are doing more than enough damage too. And this is what you want to see for your combat mage. You want to see those high numbers. Now, I don't think I will get to the point where I'll have maximized my spells constantly. The only way I know that you will be able to constantly have your stuff maximized is by having 4 Elven Wedding Rings. The book that gives you plus 56 to intelligence. And having the Archmage's amulets and a bunch of other stuff. Uh, the Elven Wedding Rings give you plus 36 to intelligence. And on top of that, they give you plus 32 to your percent increase to your combat magic damage, which is ridiculous. Yeah. So with just one Nauticus ring, we just blow up everything, which is fine because that will stop very quickly. Well, it's still fun to see all the enemies blow up. Are you talking about the Ganf? One arena boss. There's so many arena bosses. There's the Ganf. There's the was it the was there the Catals? There's the Vikesh. There's the Taklak. Like, which one are you talking about, my good sir? Oh, the Ganf. Okay. Yeah, no, that would be horrifying to run into the Ganf over there. And the tutorial section. Oh, that would suck. Worst nightmare there.
We're free. Celia,
So pretty much we won't see anything new to show off
here's and you. So glad to see
until we get to oh no not even, well yeah no yeah to Amryn. Amryn will be the once we recruit Amryn, that will be like the first time that we start seeing new dialogue options that will pop up. So that will be when we stop skipping so much talking. Just letting you guys know. We also there is Finala's quest line that we also later on get. All right, there's the boar beast. Oh, it's not. What? No, 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 no. See. That's not allowed. No, 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 no. Do not replace the Haku with Gans. No. See, sir. That is not allowed. If they were to do that, a lot of people would be mad. Well, actually, you know what? No. Actually, no. Correction. I would be mad. So this is actually utterly useless, this set for us again. And because we don't get a donkey until we finally destroy all of these towers, we're gonna be again at a bit of a disadvantage of loot and having to constantly go back. I can't wait to get Flare killed you out the air. Alright, so we will continue grabbing the 1 point into this, and we will grab another point into Devastation. We won't be grabbing any of these for a while. And here we are, we're about to be filled up on inventory space. Yeah, pretty much. Might as well. Actually, you know what? There's a chest here. We'll grab the chest and then go back. Man, we are going to have to deal with this fact that we are constantly having to go back to town. Oh no, do I not have... Hold up. I can arrange this. There you go. I knew you had space to pick it up. I'm gonna pour myself some lemonade. There we go. Some more lemonade for me. Alright, let's go and check this. We don't have anything here we really care about. Alright, let's go sell. Oh no, it's not a teleport scroll, it's a spell.
Yes, we're ready.
Oh, whoops. I'll be fine. We'll later on be able to replace it. +4 to combat magic and +1 to damage. There we go. That boosts our damage even more. Alright, armor. Do you have... no, you didn't restock your armor stuff. Okay. How about you...
Whatever errands the warden is having you run.
Nothing that can be enchanted yet. That sucks. Oh, Leech Life. That's actually a good spell. And they have Soul Lance, which is the best one for that. And they do have Jolt, regular Jolt. That's level 10. We'll probably hit that. Alright, let's go forward. Now, because I want the EXP right away, I'm going to be antagonizing them. Kill this guy first, always. Kill the archers, and then kill everybody else. Alright. We pick up everything we can. Because being a mage is expensive. Nothing out of those. Darn. Alright, let's continue. This is another thing you can do. With magic is actually attack enemies through walls. Which is pretty good. There we go, got rid of all of those. You know my gore puddles? Nah. We gotta have the chunks go everywhere. Weak arcane cestus. It is very weak. Actually, if I remember correctly. Which I don't. Yeah, no. Nothing over there. I was like, could have sworn there was something over there, but I was wrong. Happens. Again, this is the beauty of having death magic early on, with a good amount of intelligence. There we go. Do all of that. Grab that. We're not really finding much stuff, which is normal. But as soon as I'm able to afford the rings that give me magic item find and intelligence, I'm getting them. Hello there! Die.
I would have done.
Yeah. Nobody cares. Oh, okay. So as you can see, we do breeze through this pretty easily. But then again, this is only the starting area. Now, if you guys want to see me do a fully overpowered combat mage run, I will do that. but I will probably put it up to vote. Because I do believe it would get boring after a while. Alright, we grab these. Because there was a chant of intelligence, which aka means we boost our damage. Alright, high roll, high roll, high roll, high roll, mid, low roll. And then a very high roll after the low roll. Alright, more into brilliance. Because right now, I don't care for boosting my damage. Because, as you can see, it's already enough. Alright, took care of that. Wow, 3 barrels. No. No gold. That sucks. Only +1 to armor. Oh wait, right. We're now level 7, which is good. Here comes my favorite part.
You are the one who kidnapped Tansy. Tell me where she is, or I will kill you, fiend.
I kill you first, green lady. Gotta love the Haku. I kill you first, green lady. I don't think these Hakus are killing much of anything. Ooh boy, this is a lot. Unfortunately, this spot is still useless to us. Unfortunate. But once we do our... Oh no. Our nature mage one. Because I just thought about it. When we do the Dryad run, all the Dryads are in Act 1. On top of that, we don't... Wait. We still can't use it.
Yes, please. Oh, my.
Oh no, I just realized that. Because Dryads are good as archers or nature mages, uh, we can't use the Haku ceremonial knife. Okay, so that... Well, unless we go Fist of Stone. And I think I will. Yeah, I will do that. Just to be able to do that, because I just realized we wouldn't be able to actually utilize the Haku ceremonial knife for Tar's quest unless we went Fists of Stone. Alright, so there is a boss over here. What was the chant? That's a strength, lesser chant of intelligence. It is... Oh gosh, why is it so long? Also, another thing that we will have to actually deal with is the fact that, we have no nature mages. So... Oh, there was no boss here. My bad. We get no nature mages during this run at all. So, we don't have a way to make ourselves immune to curses unless I go Lap Dragon. And I think I will do that. But that's Act 3. Oof. I mean, we're already very heavily invested in, mana. So I don't think it will be too bad. No, 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 no. Have to remember to re-equip my spells. Yeah, so for the Dryad run, I'll just go Fist of Stone my character itself. And we'll have Daru and go Blood Assassin? Yeah, Blood Assassin, while Tar stays range. Not range, nature. But anyways, for this one, we have a total of 5 elves that we can recruit later down the line. For veteran difficulty, whatnot. So what we'll do is we'll have Amryn go Blood Assassin. Risa comes in as a Blood Assassin, so she doesn't need a change. We have Finala that comes in as a combat mage with some melee. We have Celeb Hell, who comes in as a mage as well. Uh-oh. No, you have enough space. Don't even lie. This gives strength, so it's useless to us. Now, I will note one thing, is that the mod I use, for some strange reason, doesn't work on the Broken World characters. As in, how I will explain this is, whenever you recruit a character with this mod on, it gives them, for every level up that they've had, they actually get ability points for that. So when you recruit them, they get all the ability points as if they leveled up with you. So they have the times to what they would be starting with. The Broken World characters don't start like that. They instead have their normal amount of ability points. So that is one thing to know. No, Finala has, like, I think it's like 3 levels in melee. And then she has like 15 or 16 in combat mage. So even though she has that melee in there, she's way better off as a combat mage. And it's just a weird thing that they did there, where it's like, oh yeah, she has some melee, but she's much better as a combat mage. And I actually... oh, wait, I had enough space to pick it all up. Cool. Always put 1 point of that, and another point into this. So now we need 1 more point into that. Okay, then that'll be maxed out. But for now, let's go back to town. check the shops, sell out stuff. Do you believe these two level ups that we should finally start seeing some enchantable stuff? Alright. Sell this. Always pick up the growl eyes. We will pick up one herbane leaf because we do need it for later on. It is because the hammer in her inventory. They gave her that little bit of melee just because of that. You have an enchantable book. No, not yet. Really? Seriously, not a single enchantable book. Wow. But you do have amulets. And this one gives me +1 to intelligence, so we grab that immediately. And the Herbane leaf is going to be helpful. Because that is for a gear that we will be having much later on. Oh wait, I forgot to sell that spell because we already have it.
Whatever.
Actually, do you have Leech Life? Nope, you don't have anything else new. Okay. Uh, so the Herbane Leaf is for a better staff later down the line. It requires us to be combat magic level 73 though. But I will be right back before we go back out. But I am back. And yes, it was not very effective. Finala's hammer time. Alright, let's get going. Whoops. Oh wow, two boar beasts right here? Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is, Dungeon Siege. Throwing in all these tanks at me. I mean, to be honest, having the at least one level in combat and melee would actually help out a combat mage. Just because it would give them more HP pool. Ooh, we are now hitting the point where we are producing mana potions from going to there. So once you hit a certain point, I think it was like level 20 on the on natural bond, you start producing colossal mana potions. And then not just one of them. It makes it that each bush drops two. Oh gosh, that's a lot of those guys. Uh, those guys I'm afraid of as a combat mage. Hmm. Huh. Let's go kill these filthy Haku. How dare you respawn? I know there is some stuff over here that we can grab. And it's much easier to get to because we are by ourselves. Alright, what level are we? We are level 8. Wow, we are one level below these Haku. I got an idea. There we go. Death from above! They have always hit hard. But they hit much harder because I am a squishy mage. And that's gonna become a problem later on, is the whole being squishy. That and our inventory constantly filling up. Mm. Hey, we're nearly there to having our donkey. Flair returns to us. Always. There we go. Oh, nice. Dropped a gold amulet. +2 to armor, +1 to strength. That's utterly useless to us. We want intelligence. Oh, there's more of these. There we go. Run back. We do have to hit kind of like a hit and run strategy. Yep, we escaped you. Don't worry, there's plenty of spells to be cast. Yeah, no, that raptor is not getting anywhere close to me. So as you can tell, we are kind of playing a game of cat and mouse with every enemy we fight. We really don't want them getting close to us. Alright, now we should be... Oh, actually he's a bit farther away, which is good. Why did he stop casting? Alright, do this. Holy crap! Holy crap, that damage! That was half our HP! Ay ay ay! Don't need that anymore, it just sells for 0 gold. Oh, jeez Louise! Thank you. Alright. More of this, because we do want to get up to the higher tier of mana potions as soon as we can. And we might as well put the point of there. Alright. I think we're good on our mana for a little bit, so I'm gonna focus on devastation for a little bit. Because after that, we definitely need some more damage. Please be good. No, I mean, yeah. This gives us more mana, but it's not exactly what I was looking for. Because I realized that got turned off. There we go. Now we can summon an ally. So that's one of the benefits of playing as a mage is you get summons. Give me more money. But hey, we can now start selling the regular mana potions for money. We've been picking up mostly potions, which is alright. They don't sell for the best, but it's okay. Alright, let's go get our freedom and finally get our pack meal. This requires combat magic level 10. We're about to hit that. That's good.
Yes?
Here you go. Have all of... Oh, whoops. Meant to keep that. Actually, because now we have kind of hit an equilibrium with our spells, we will do that. Go down to 2 rows each. Let's see, that's dex, that's health. That's mana, that's okay. Let's check you out. Please have the book. No, none of these can be enchanted yet. You are useless. We can now equip that ring, which would be good. And that will be our goal, to pick up that ring. Because even a 5% boost to finding magic items is pretty good. Alright, Celia, let me free.
This found it. What? This very well. Go to the end. You will now watch your be on your guard. Take the
Sorry about that. I was cleaning off my glasses. We forgot to check out Bernard's.
Welcome to Bernard's Odds and Ends Traveling Emporium. I made it to the safety of Ireland's terraces just...
More growl eyes. We'll need another 2 of these. There we go on that. Now we will do our normal routing for grabbing all the quests here.
My bed tends the time. Wait, the Tansy.
Petrifying weapon. Nice. Thank you. I do appreciate it.
I hear that I am just what up here right now. What are you the play any what this they it is mid I won't trap take go on please go to
Now we go pick up our beautiful flare.
I will sell you a pet. Business may be slow, but yours I don't need. If you want a pet, then alas, nothing like alas, there's excellent.
Greetings, stranger. Do I no? Ah, you have my.
Give me the child's doll.
I hear you have earned the. I knew that would get your attention. Well, I good myself.
Get all of that. Going back to the Great Hall to go talk to the mage. I do believe this is the fastest route I for doing all quests.
You may have good.
If you were doing a 100% speedrun, I think that this is like the fastest routing you could do for grabbing all the quests in Irulan. Okay, I saw that, Mr. I Walk on Air.
It is
Because the only overroute I could think of would be to wait until you got the Spirits of Rana quest. But if you were to do that, that would take so much longer. And on top of that, certain areas don't unlock until you have the side quests for it. For example, the Dire Wolf quest, the area that shows it up that you summon a dire wolf from, does not uh happen. The event over here does not happen until you have the quest. And it is a lot easier to do the quest on your way out of town than to backtrack for it. Because if you think about it, you have to now go from all the way from Amanlu, teleport back to Irulan, do all this whole entire circuit to grab all the quests, and then go back to the southern Greenland jungle. So you have to go through 2, 3, 4 more loading screens. Actually, hold up. Yeah, no, you still have to go through a lot more loading screens than 4. So it actually kills off more of your time. So yeah, this is probably the best routing possible for it. We have like 3 items to sell. We are not going to be able to get it in that time. I might go off stream and farm up the gold from other enemies. It's all Bernard's fault for having stuff that we want. Yeah, that doesn't even sell for much. Alright, let's go to the Elven Shrine. To be honest, there's also no on speedrun.com. There is no speedruns for this game posted on there. So I might do a run myself. Oh wait, hold up. Could I hit you from here? No, but you can hit me from there? BS.
well, stranger. What?
Well, that's pretty good that we found a rare Gladius. I can go straight into feeding Flare. Or I could keep it for that way I can... Yeah, I think I'll keep it just that way I can sell it because I do want to get that ring. But now we do have Flare to carry some more stuff so we don't have to actually go back to Irulan as much. There we go. I love seeing mana bushes. That's more mana potions. And once we start getting like 2 of them a pop, that's gonna be pretty good. Oh no, 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 no. Thank you. Yeah, no, no thank you. Please stay away from me. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright, let's just start feeding these to, Flare. We'll do all the melee stuff to Flare. Uh, we'll do that investment now. Cool. This should give us some good loot from doing this. Alright, this one, then this one. That up, get this up. Alright, let's see. That's a melee one, so it goes to you to eat. Just start dumping everything onto you. I'll keep the potions on me because I do plan on selling them, but might as well keep them on me. There we go. Now we have Leech Life, which is 41 to 123. And we will do another point to this and a point into here. And then we will head back to town really quickly, because I can now also use the chest armor I bought early on. So equip this. It doesn't give us any intelligence, actually. It actually goes down in intelligence, but that boost to armor is pretty much important.
By my mother's.
By my mother's mother. And you still don't have anything to sell me. Cool. $5,521. We need 6,000 just to be able to buy that. Okay. We are now level 10, which is good.
Plague victims.
Plague victims. So we did go down 1 point in intelligence, but that's fine because we now have nearly double the armor that we had. I think it's either double or a bit more. But either way, that helps us out. So now we're not dying as fast. Oh, right. Leech Life doesn't work unless it has HP to steal. That is melee. That goes to you. I should have probably kept the Grave Beam, but it'll be fine. Because now we have lesser Leech Life, and lesser Leech Life will keep us in the game. Mark of rending. Okay. Alright, here comes the tough part. 3 elites in one room. Can we bait them out? No, not in the way I was hoping. We need to take out that guy first. We also just got this. Or that was +2 to intelligence. That's pretty good. Alright, and now we do have the other thing. There we go. That's a fighter staff that helps you out. Buckler that we sold for now. Because he's not on the armor part. Wherever you think you're going. Come back here. Just want that life of yours? Leech to Life is a pretty good spell. It's not the best, but it is pretty decent. Because it does let you recover HP from fighting enemies. So, yippee on that. The only downside is it can only hit enemies that are living. So, be warned about that. Don't actually need anything from here. That can be sold. We need 2 more health potions. And then we sell everything else that we got.
Quickly now.
Oh, I'll be quick. Don't you worry about it. Ah, 6,000. We are nearly there. Yeah, let's go back to the Great Hall. Finish that up. Tar.
It's you.
Yes, it's me. I'm alive.
That will not then you the eggs, but both destinations lie on the same. I understand.
Bye, Tar. Let's go collect our other reward. Which I'm looking more forward to that reward because if I remember correctly, it's a ring that gives intelligence plus dex. So that will give us more damage. La 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 da 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 la da da la da da.
Ah, my treasure hunting is mine.
Give me that, give me that, give me that. Okay, let's see. +3 to intelligence. So that can straight up replace one of our rings. Which we will sell, and we now have more than enough money to buy one of that ring. So let's go do that. Come on, Tresac. Let's go buy one of the rings that gives us more magic item find.
Greetings, friend.
Sell this back to you. Give me this. Thank you. More intelligence. And magic item find. Plus more mana. So now we have 83 intelligence, which does max out 2 of our spells. And I am going to go grab this back. 43, 128. Okay, this does do more damage, but we will keep this on hand so that we can break some stuff better. Anyways, I am going to call it here. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications. And I will see you guys in the next